Okay, so once you loosen the screw on the back connection panel, it reveals all of the physical connections that you have on this. So the idea is that you can use these fingers to feed the cables down, and it acts as a strain relief, and then you can cover it back up. But there's a USB-A for local device connections, USB-B is a host, USB-C is a full function input, so you can connect a laptop directly to this and have full two-way audio, video, data, and all that. You have the connectivity for the expansion microphones. It is a proprietary USB connection. We also supply in the box, and I'll get to that with the accessories, a dongle that'll convert it to category cable. You have the power supply connection. There are two HDMI outs, so it can support two different screens in a room, and you can determine what's going to go on each screen. There's an HDMI input that corresponds to the USB-B connector if you're not using USB-C, and then there's an Ethernet connection for connecting it to the network. A lot of different connection options for this device for integrating it into your meeting space. And as we dig into the box a little bit more, there's with all the different accessories. So if we open this up, we have the power supply. We also give you an HDMI cable. This goes along with the power supply. And then over here we have some additional accessories. So it comes with, this is a USB host cable, and then this is the remote control that you can use to operate the device and change modes and different things like that. And also in here we have that open child-proof packaging. This is the simple mount that comes with it. So you can mount this on the wall, and then there's another part of it that goes onto the back of the video bar itself. Replaces the stand that I showed you before, and so that's what this is here. So this is the part that actually mounts to the back of the video bar, and then it kind of mounts like that on the wall. There's also an optional accessory that allows you to convert the connection for the expansion microphone. So as I mentioned, there are 8 microphones that are inside of the video bar itself, and so you can expand the microphone capability of the product. We make these devices, they're called the Mic 11. You can get them in black or white. You can just sit it on the table. You do it with your first connection, and then you can daisy chain category cable from there to go to the different microphones. I believe you can connect up to 5 of them, and the DSP automatically recognizes all the different microphones and will compensate for the fact that you're going from just the microphones in the video bar to 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. There's a little bracket that you can mount on the ceiling if you want a ceiling mount. Also something that you can use to mount it and fix it to the table. The final thing, accessory, is this works with all of our conferencing products. So we have a switcher that this works with as well as this. And this does a couple of different things to functionality of the wireless capability of the product. So we're going to pause here for a moment, and I'm going to grab a laptop, and we're going to actually connect up to the one that I have live here in the. Okay, so now we're going to demonstrate the device itself, and I'm not going to connect up to it via wired connection because whether you're doing it wired or wirelessly, from a wireless standpoint, for screen sharing, it supports multiple modes. You can do screen sharing, meaning sending an image from your laptop or your phone or your tablet to the device just to display on the screen using Airplay and Miracast. Okay, it's no different than a lot of other devices like that, and you don't really need this. However, some people like to have the dongle. So when you plug the dongle in, it's powered by the device. When it first connects up, it goes through some blinky type things, and once it turns solid, then you can press this, and when you do that, the video bar will wake up. It's just like all of our other devices. It supports CEC control of the connected display, and it automatically turns the display on. And there you go. There you displayed on the screen wirelessly. Okay, so I can take this Teams meeting that I'm going to start here in a moment and display it on the screen just by dragging it up there. Okay, so now that's my extended desktop. And this works with Mac, PC, Android, iOS, iPad OS, all the different types of devices. And then when you use this, it enumerates as an external monitor, doesn't install any software on your device to do this, so any intellectual property from some other companies out there that support this. Now, that's wireless screen sharing, or BYOD. BYOM, or wireless conferencing, is different. So that's the other function of this device. You have to have this dongle. Doing wireless screen sharing, it's optional to have the dongle, but to do the wireless conferencing, you have to have it. And when the first time you connect it, it's going to install an app on your phone, on your Mac or PC, because we have to have that app running to enable it, and to also not violate any intellectual property from other companies that are out there. So this other little button here, okay, that is the wireless screen sharing. Okay, why is it not doing? Okay, pause this for a second because. Okay, so again, the first time you connect this, it's going to install the Pro IT AV Share application. I already have that on my computer. I had it closed before, so it even shows you here. You press the big button to share, which is what we did before, and you press the little button to conference. So now when I do that, you can see that it is. So now if I go into and start a Teams meeting, and I say that I want to join this now. Okay, so now I have my meeting going on up here, and I will come in because it's right now not seeing the so now I'm connected to there via the wireless. Okay, and I'm going to connect up the audio. Okay, and so now I can have a meeting with this in play, everything wirelessly. So you can see there's no wires connected. All I have is this, and I'm doing a complete meeting using the dongle and the video bar. And I can have this set in different modes. I can have it done in presenter tracking. Right now it's going to get up and move around. It's going to reframe based upon where I am. It can also be presenter tracking, and speaker tracking. And there's also a gallery mode where you can have it take multiple people that may be spread around a room, and you can have it do composited images of all of those people. And we have that built into a lot of our cameras as well. So that's the basic for our video bar and all the different accessories. I hope that this was informational and helpful for you, and please, if you have any questions. Thank you.